I designed this intervention, which I call the Blameberry Pie, to help deal with the guilt that's so common for childhood sexual assault or adolescent rape survivors. The idea is that the child or adolescent puts all the reasons why he or she thinks the sexual assault happened in the pie. And once the therapist has written down all the reasons, put them in the pie, the therapist and the client review the items that are placed in the pie to be sure they actually belong in this pie, which is about why the rape happened, as opposed to some other pie. I'll show you how it works. So let's pretend that you are, in this case, a 13 or 14-year-old young survivor, and I'll be asking you to participate. So, Paris, we have a pie here, and it's not like a normal pie that you eat. This is a pie that's full of reasons why what your grandfather did to you happened. So why don't you tell me all the reasons that you think it happened, and I'll put them in the pie for you, okay?
Well, I was wearing a pretty short skirt that day.
Okay. And then usually I crumple them up like berries and put them in. Do you want to crumple them up and put it in, or you want me to do it?
No, you can do it.
Okay. And why else do you think it happened?
Well, I was supposed to be in school that day and I skipped. Skipped school.
You skipped school that day. Okay. Got that one. And why else do you think it happened?
Well, he said, you know, because I'm really pretty. I mean, I don't really think so, but he said that. I was really pretty.
You're not really sure, but that's what he said, so you were thinking that's a reason. Okay. Why else do you think it happened?
Well, I mean, I've already like kissed other boys and stuff, and maybe it sort of shows.
Because you kissed other boys and maybe it shows. Okay. And so I would ask Paris, my client, to generate as many ideas as she can. So for our purposes today, I'm going to show you more what it would look like. Usually the survivor may easily come up with 15, 20, even 30 or 40 reasons. And after she's given me every reason she has, because I really do want to exhaust her set of attributions so that any guilt feeling or any attribution she has for why it happened in her head appears here. Most of the time, all of the reasons will be about her. Hardly ever does the only true reason appear here, which is because he did it, or she did it if the perpetrator was female. So then I might say to Paris, no wonder you feel so awful and so guilty. Look how many reasons you have in your Blameberry Pie about why you think this happened, and all of them are about you. So no wonder you feel so awful. This is a pie about why your grandfather did what he did. And let's go through these and see if they belong in this pie, which is about the abuse that your grandfather perpetrated on you, or let's see if they belong in some other pie. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.